How y'all doing? Tonight for our main course, we'll make some fajitas here. It's going to be real quick, easy cast iron skillet fajitas. You got a cast iron skillet heating up there on the stove on medium-high heat. I've got some top round steak that I stripped up here. I had marinating all day in a chop house marinade. Just you can marinate whatever you want to. This is the particular marinade I had. The little chop house and lime. So I'm going to take some of this these strips of beef here. I'm just going to put them in this pan. This pan's got a little bit of oil in it. And we'll get this browned off. Trying to get all this. Oh well, we'll just pour it all in. Okay, we just want to brown that beef in that pan for a few minutes. I've got my oven on as well right now. So that cooled that pan down quick like. So I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit. And let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit and let you see how this steak is just top round steak, which is a really thin cut of steak. And I just cut in little strips. You can see about like that big, about like that. We're just going to let this brown simmer here in its juices for a few minutes and cook some. Alright, now that the steak is cooked in here for about 3 minutes on a medium-high heat, I'm going to go ahead and pull this steak off, set it to the side, and get out of this juice. I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit too. And now what we're going to do after we get the steak out, I'm going to drain some of this juice with this marinade, because you won't need all that. And we're going to get some vegetables cooked. Let's go ahead and just get this steak out of here. I'll get this steak out of the pan and come right back to you. Okay, now I got the steak out, set it aside. Keep the pan still hot, about medium-high heat. Now I'm going to put my vegetables in. I got about 2 onions chopped up and a bell pepper in here. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's see, where's my spoon? Stir that around a little bit. And here we go. Alright, I'm going to let these vegetables saute in there a couple minutes, cook down a little bit, and I'm going to get back in there with the steak. Okay, now that my vegetables cooked down a little bit, we got a can of chopped jalapenos here. Go ahead and put those in. So give it a little bit of heat, a little bit of flavor. So everything's looking good. I'm going to juice out of those vegetables and that marinade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this steak back in on top. Wow, that really looks good. It smells good too. And at this time, you might want to add a little bit of seasoning. I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of cracked black pepper. And put a little bit of garlic powder on there just a second ago. I didn't get that on camera. A little bit of salt. And go ahead, see, turn my stove top off. Do a little foil on here. I'm going to do this without burning myself. Okay. Now I've got my oven on 350. I'm going to put this in the oven to bake for about 15 minutes. I'm going to check it. Okay, got them out of the oven after about 15 20 minutes. Piping hot, look really good. Wow, that looks good. That beef, get those vegetables down in there. What I'm going to do now, go ahead and got me a tortilla. Zoom out a little bit here. Got me a nice hot tortilla there. Bring this a little closer so I don't just leak juice all over the cabinet. And some of this beef. Here, some of these vegetables. Sure look good. More beef there. That's going to be a big, nice big burrito fajita. Now I got me some hot salsa. Spoon some of that on top. Look at that. Some really hot, nice habanero salsa. And I got some cheese. Some of this queso type cheese just shredded. Oh wow, it's gonna be good. You can put lettuce, tomatoes. I don't have all that guacamole. Everything on in there, we're just gonna roll them on up. Oh yeah. Yeah, tuck that end in there. One end open and one end tucked in. Look at that. Wow, you got that nice fajita there. You got that cheese. You got the beef. And your salsa. We'll give it a try. That's good. I go ahead and tell you that. Real good meal.